Hello everyone. Today we are starting with the ninth chapter of 10th standard social science, that is forest and wildlife resources. Before starting with this chapter, we must first understand what is forest. So forest is an accumulation of trees, shrubs and heaps of grass. अभी इसका मतलब क्या है? फॉरेस्ट एक जगह है जहाँ पे सिर्फ पेड़ और पौधे दिखेंगे। पेड़ और पौधों के साथ जंगली जानवर भी दिखेंगे। ये सब मिक्स्ड है एक ही इकोलॉजिकल एनवायरनमेंट में, एक ही इकोसिस्टम में। उसको फॉरेस्ट बोलते हैं। सो इट इज़ नथिंग बट एन एक्यूमुलेशन। दैट मीन्स इट इज़ अ ग्रुप। इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ अ ग्रुप ऑफ ट्रीज, श्रब्स। श्रब्स मतलब क्या है? स्मॉल एंड मीडियम साइज के प्लांट। एंड हीप्स ऑफ ग्रास मतलब पूरे घने ग्रास। सो all this thing is combined to form forest, and that is what the meaning of forest is. That is why it is said it is accumulation of trees, shrubs and heap of grass. Now see the next question. What is natural vegetation or virgin vegetation? Now what is virgin vegetation? Virgin vegetation means the vegetation that is not in use. वो vegetation, वो forest जो इंसानों ने टच भी नहीं किया है, जो इंसानों ने यूज़ नहीं किया है, उसको बोलते हैं वर्जिन वेजिटेशन। एंड दैट इज व्हाट नेचुरल वेजिटेशन इज। सो वर्जिन वेजिटेशन इज ऑल्सो नॉन एज अनटच्ड vegetation. Why it is called untouched vegetation? Because it is not at all touched by human being. Why? Because human being resist to go such place. इंसान को कैसा है, ऐसे जगह पे जाना पसंद नहीं है, इसलिए वो क्या हो गया, वो वेजिटेशन अनटच हो गया, इसलिए उसको वर्जिन वेजिटेशन बोला गया। सी द फर्स्ट पॉइंट, वेजिटेशन दैट इज रेज्ड नेचुरली विदाउट द हेल्प ऑफ मैन, एंड दैट इज व्हाट नेचुरल वेजिटेशन। मतलब क्या? वो फॉरेस्ट जो अपने आप ग्रो हुआ है, इंसानों का कोई भी एड, कोई भी इन्फ्लुएंस, कोई भी इंटरफेरेंस नहीं है। So no interference of human being, it is being grown naturally. That is why it is termed as natural vegetation. अभी इंसान क्या करते? फॉरेस्ट का अपने मतलब के लिए यूज़ करते, फॉर देयर एग्जिस्टेंस, फॉर देयर प्रोग्रेस एंड फॉर देयर डेवलपमेंट। This has made natural and virgin vegetation as scarce resources. Why? Because human being resist to go there. Because from this place, human being won't get any यूजफुल थिंग्स। तो ऐसे जगह पे इंसान को जाना पसंद नहीं है जहाँ पे इंसानों को कुछ मिलता नहीं है। ऐसे जगह है, देखो, हिमालयास, सुंदरबंस, रिमोट एरियाज ऑफ थार डेजर्ट। So all these are the places which is still untouched by the human being. That's why such vegetation is called natural vegetation or virgin vegetation. Now let's talk about the forest classification. So forests are classified on the basis of various category. First, let's talk about administration. So under administration, how these forests are controlled by the government. So for the controlling, they have divided the forest into three category: reserved forest, protected forest and unclassified forest. Let's start with the first, that is reserved forest. Reserved forest. Reserved forests are those forests that is totally under the control of government. So because of their direct control, such forests are termed as reserved. तो ऐसे फॉरेस्ट में एंटर करना और एग्जिट करना रेस्ट्रिक्टेड है। सो नो एंटरिंग एंड नो एग्जिट, दैट इज व्हाट रिजर्व्ड फॉरेस्ट इज ऑल अबाउट। सो देयर इज रेस्ट्रिक्शंस ऑन मूविंग, कलेक्शन ऑफ वुड और फॉर पैस्चरिंग। पैस्चरिंग मतलब कैटल्स को वहाँ पे लेके जाना, उनको फूड दिलाना, ये सब पैस्चरिंग में आता है। सो ऑल सच थिंग इज नॉट अलाउड, एंड दैट इज व्हाट रिजर्व्ड फॉरेस्ट इज। सेकेंड इज प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट. Such forests are totally protected by local administrator, that is local people. Got it? So here only locals are allowed to enter and exit this forest, and they are also not allowed to cut or harm the trees. So here these forests are totally protected by the government. So in this we can say that only local people are allowed to enter. Now let's talk about the third, unclassified. Unclassified forests are those forests there no control, no restriction is there. So entering and exit is totally free. So there is no restrictions on tree felling or animal grazing. So it is totally free forest. Now let's talk about the further classification of forest. So forest is further classified into ownership and management. So under this ownership and management, it is further divided into state forest, community forest and private forest. Now let's talk about state forest. So state forests are those forests that is totally under the control of central and state government. So most of the forests in India are totally under their control, and that is why it is called state forest. Second is community forest or communal forest. So such type of forests are totally controlled by the local administrator, that is panchayat or municipality. So these forests are totally under their control. Third is private forest. So private forests are those forests that are totally owned and controlled by the private individual. So such type of private forest we can see in Orissa, Meghalaya, Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. What is deforestation? Deforestation means cutting down of trees. Trees को काटना उसको बोलते हैं deforestation. The cutting down of trees on large scale for human needs and progress. तो इंसान क्या कर रहे अपने मतलब के लिए, अपने progress, अपने profit के लिए they are cutting the trees. So they are cutting these trees for construction of building, home and many other usage, many other domestic purposes. So here what is happening? Human beings are cutting down these trees, and because of this there is a disbalance in the environment. अभी ट्रीज क्या करता है? एयर को प्यूरिफाई करता है. अगर इंसान ट्रीज को काटेंगे तो क्या होगा? एनवायरनमेंट टोटली बिगड़ जाएगा. Trees get destroyed naturally also, but natural loss is negligible compared to loss inflicted by human interference. अभी देखो नेचुरल के थ्रू भी ट्री लॉस होता है, जैसे कि नेचुरल डिजास्टर हो गया, फ्लड, सुनामी, फॉरेस्ट फायर. बट उसके थ्रू क्या होता है? ये सब में वापस से ट्रीज उगते हैं, बट इंसान क्या करते हैं? जड़ के साथ पूरा ट्रीज को उखाड़ लेते हैं, जिसकी वजह से क्या होता है? बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स होता है. Now let's talk about the problems that is caused because of this deforestation. पहला, carbon dioxide in atmosphere increase. Now what these trees do? As a human being we release carbon dioxide, and ये trees क्या करता है? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को absorb करके ऑक्सीजन देता है. अगर सपोज एनवायरनमेंट में ट्रीज कम है तो क्या होगा? ऑक्सीजन की कमी होगी. दैट अल्टीमेटली अफेक्ट्स whom? us. Because of this ग्रीन हाउस प्लस ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट मतलब क्या है? मतलब सनलाइट जो आता है एटमॉस्फेयर में ट्रैप हो जाता है, जिसके वजह से पूरा एटमॉस्फेयर हीट हो जाता है, पूरा टेम्परेचर बढ़ जाता है, एंड दैट लीड्स टू ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. एंड दिस इज द मेन important problem of deforestation. Second is soil erosion. What is soil erosion? Moving of soil particle from one place to another with the help of natural agents like wind, water. So because of this soil erosion, farmland, fertile land is totally deteriorated. Soil erosion से क्या होता है? ज़मीन पूरा बंजर ज़मीन बन जाता है, बिकॉज जब हवा पानी सब जब ब्लो होता है तो उसके साथ सॉइल भी जाता है और फर्टिलिटी भी उठ जाता है. दैट इज़ वाई देर इज अ सेइंग दैट वी मस्ट गो फॉर एफॉरेस्टेशन. क्यों एफॉरेस्टेशन? मतलब क्या? ग्रोइंग मोर एंड मोर ऑफ ट्रीज. अभी ये रूट क्या करता है ट्रीज के? दिस रूट होल्ड द सॉइल टुगेदर एंड इट प्रिवेंट सॉइल इरोजन. अगर हमने ट्रीज को उखाड़ दिया तो क्या होगा? सॉइल इरोजन होगा, एंड दैट विल अफेक्ट द लैंड एंड द एनवायरमेंट ऑल्सो. So cutting down of trees also leads to loss of forest cover and also the loss of habitat for wildlife. Habitat मतलब उनका घर. फॉरेस्ट को काटने से किनका घर बर्बाद हो रहा है? जानवरों का घर बर्बाद हो रहा है, जिसकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है? जानवर फॉरेस्ट से सिटीज़ में आ रहे हैं. जब सिटीज़ में आता है तो बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स होता है. यस, जानवर क्या करते हैं? इंसानों के ऊपर अटैक करते हैं. So all this is happening because of human activity only. All this is happening because of deforestation. See here, conflict with man. Domestic animals attacks near forest, approach urban areas in search of food and water. Now see what is happening here. Because of this deforestation, because of this vanishing of forest, the animals of the forest, they are entering into the cities in search of food and water. तो उसके सर्च में क्या होता है, कभी कभार वो इंसान के साथ एनकाउंटर करता है, जिसके वजह से क्या होता है, वहाँ पे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होता है. So we have discussed about the destruction of forest. Now we'll talk about how we can conserve this forest. Conservation means how we can save forest. First, alternatives of wood. What do you mean by alternative of wood? There must be a replacement of wood. So wood के जगह हम क्या यूज़ कर सकते हैं? पहला, solar energy and natural gas. So firewood, that usage must be stopped by replacing it with solar energy and natural gas. So firewood के जगह हमें solar energy and natural gas यूज़ करना चाहिए. Second point, use forest resources sparingly. Means what? We must utilize the forest resources carefully. Third point, industries that use raw material, that is wood. So they are using wood as a raw material. So from this wood they are making the domestic necessities. So here they are cutting this wood from the forest. So we can say industries are carrying out deforestation. If they are carrying out deforestation, along with that they should also go for afforestation, that is planting of trees. If they are cutting down the trees, on that same place they must apply afforestation also. So there will be a balance in the environment. If trees are cut down, then there won't be any problem if at the same place if they will plant a new tree. So by this we can preserve and conserve our forest. Awareness programs and community actions are those widespread programs that will help to aware the society about the forest conservation. So for that, a widespread program like road shows, TV shows, radios should be utilized for this. Children and students of the school and college should also get aware how when this conservation concept is added into their syllabus. Social forestry talks about growing more and more of trees that will balance the biodiversity. Biodiversity talks about the combination of land, air and water. So for this biodiversity, for growing more and more of trees, local people should also involve in this. Agroforest. Agroforest totally based on trees, shrubs, bamboos with crops and all. The third method by which we can conserve forest is by controlling human activity. First, pilgrimage travel. Pilgrimage are termed to those people who travel from one temple to another. So while traveling, they travel through forest. When they travel through forest, they litter waste here and there. What is littering waste? Littering waste means throwing waste inside the forest, and that will destroy the environment. So such things should be controlled. The activities of ecotourism should be controlled. Why? Because they also damage the beauty of the forest. Third, demarcate and reserve area for animal pasture. That means, what is demarcating? Demarcate talks about the bordering of the land. So particular land should be bordered, and in that land animals should be allowed to pasture. So there will be a balance in the environment.